What?
You got a big old mark.
I got a big old mark.
Back up.
I got a nice, what is that, super glue on my
It's
forehead?
not super glue. It's
We could have done that job.
skin glue.
And if I knew we were going to have to wait 7 hours to get seen, we would have done that job.
Actually, 11 hours.
11 hours total. So the other night, we went to the hospital. I'm going to leave it unnamed. Emergency room, because I used Barbara's car. Was going into Boston on Thursday. It was snowing, light snow, but icy cold. I was hurrying. I slammed the car door on my forehead, fell down in the driveway. That wasn't the injury, though. It was the door, meaning I just fell because it knocked me over like a TKO or KO punch, knockout punch. I don't think I was knocked out.
No, you were not.
No, but I was bleeding, and we went to the emergency room. And
it was bleeding a lot.
Why do they call it the emergency room if you have to wait 7 hours? I guess I wasn't an emergency, so why'd we even go there?
Because that hospital is a great hospital, but it's not a great.
It is a great hospital.
Emergency room.
But we weren't planning to go there. We were going to go to our usual PCP, my regular healthcare provider, my regular doctor. And for some strange reason, is healthcare this sideways, if you will? At this point in time, we went to where I'm supposed to go, and they said they couldn't do stitches, and I should go to the emergency room. So you go in the emergency room, wait 7 hours, finally be seen, then it takes 4 hours to fix it, and they are an awesome hospital, and they did a great job, but
65 people in the waiting room.
And it looked like everyone is depressed, discouraged, desperate for help. I mean, there were
babies crying,
toddlers, elderly,
fingers hanging off.
Yeah,
people.
Someone with looked like a severed finger, someone bleeding, all waiting hours and no communication. So meaning they would not tell us how long we would have to wait. And I asked.
I broke it at hour number 5.
Well, yeah, it does come a breaking point.
I started pacing.
But then there are all these police like next to the customer service person, so it's like intimidation. I understand why they're there. They want everyone in this big sign.
Because they know at hour number 5, someone's going to break.
Well, there's a big sign, we won't, everyone be polite, that kind of thing. And I agree. But I was even intimidated and afraid to ask a polite question like, do you know how much longer I'll have to wait? Which I did ask, and I heard other people asking, and they won't tell you. So here's what I'm going to say from a business standpoint. I teach business. I teach marketing. I've been around a few years. It's pretty obvious to me they could have better customer service. Healthcare is a business. They make tons of money. And I'm sure that was a multi-$1,000 visit by me, right? Because I got a CAT scan, got the tetanus shot, and got super glue, to cover up the wound on my forehead. And mild concussion, they said, we had to go there. I'm glad we went there in the end because it's good healthcare, quality healthcare. But not waiting 11 hours. That's terrible customer service, patient service. When you think of all businesses, healthcare should have the best customer service. Come on. They should have signage that tells people, how long a wait it's going to be. They should be able to tell you how long it's going to...
Like at the DMV.
Like, the registry, motor vehicles. And then we could have gone elsewhere. If they said 7-hour wait, I would have gone elsewhere. You go to Minute Clinic. You go to all these urgent care places. That's why they're there. That's where we're going the next time. What else, Bob? I know I'm on a roll here. If they had somebody, just one employee, going around talking to people, asking them how they're doing, comforting them. They said they had to triage. What? Who gets in first? I think who gets in first, and I understand this
Chest
totally.
Palpitations go first.
Yes, I totally understand.
Fainting goes second.
I'm not even talking about my injury. I wasn't worried. I should have just stayed home, not gone in. It was other people looked so much more worse. It was depressing and sad. I felt so bad for
sad.
Other people. And no one, you have no option. You're vulnerable. And so there's, signage, an employee going around, talking to people, that's nice customer service, customer experience. This is healthcare. Come on. Care for people's health, physical and mental health. And finally, Bob, what was the heat? Wasn't it freezing
It was
in there?
very, very cold.
Yeah, so everyone's freezing. Literally, it looks like we were stranded, passengers waiting for, our airplane that wouldn't arrive till the next day in some foreign country. We literally stranded. We couldn't communicate. Yeah, you couldn't communicate with the people who worked there. They would not answer questions. And you desperately needed the service.
So
That's backwards. That's backwards, Barbara.
We're at their mercy.
At their mercy. So, yeah, you heard me and then some, my opinion, and that was, my 11 hours in the emergency room the other night. Emergency did not seem like it to me. Listen, people in the ambulances, they deserve to get to the front of the line. A lot of people way worse, I know, than me. So please don't take this as me complaining that I didn't get seen quicker.
Or is everyone else?
We're speaking for everybody, and I'm speaking up because the system is broken and needs to be fixed. Boom.